Before we start playing, let's tune. This is the first string, which is tuned to E. Second string, which is tuned to B. The third string tuned to G. The fourth string tuned to D. The fifth string A. And the sixth string, which is tuned to E. On many of the examples I'll be playing, you'll hear me putting one extra strum on the end of the song or the exercise. This is a common thing to do when ending songs. A good way to use this tape would be to first listen while I play the example, and then rewind the tape and play the example with me. This is exercise number 3 in the book. Listen for the accent on the first one of every 3 beats or strums. When you play with the tape, put the accents where they belong. 1, 2, 3.
Down in the valley, valley so low, hang your head over, hear the wind blow.
This is example number 6, Jingle Bells. In this example, listen for the accent on beats 2 and 4. When you play the song, put in the accents. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
This is example number 8. Listen how the accent comes on the first one of every 3 beats or strums. When you strum with the tape, play the accents. 1, 2.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
In examples number 10, 11, and 12, you try to determine what the chords are by listening to the bass note at the first of each measure. I'll play the bass note first and then strum the chord 3 times. This is example number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is example number 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is example number 12, which is in 3/4 time. On this example, I'll play the bass note on the first beat of each measure and then strum the chord twice. Again, try to find the chord by matching the bass note. 1, 2, 3. This is example number 23, A Poor Wayfaring Stranger. I'm going to play the melody and sing the tune. You fill in the chords in the blanks. 1, 2, 3.
I'm just a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world of woe, but there's no sickness, toil, or danger in that bright world to which I go. I'm going there to meet my Father. I'm going there no more to roam. I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home.
This is example number 25, using bar chords from the first category. I'll be strumming down 4 times in each measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Example number 27, again using bar chords from the first category. In this example, in each measure, I'll be going down, down, up, down, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is exercise number 29. In this example, I'll be using the strum which goes down, down, up, down, up, down, up in each measure. This exercise uses bar chords from the second category. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is example number 31, again using bar chords from the second category. In each measure I'll use the 3/4 strum, which goes down, down, up, down. 1, 2, 3. In example number 32, both categories of bar chords are used, and in each measure I'll be using the strum which goes down, down, up, down, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Example number 34. This again uses the bar chords from both categories, and in this example I'll just be strumming down 4 times in each measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Example number 35, again using bar chords from both categories. This is in 3/4. I'll be strumming 3 times down in each measure. 1, 2, 3. This next example is number 36 from the book. I'll be playing the circled chords as bar chords and the other chords as open chords. In exercise number 36, I'll strum down 4 times in each measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is example number 37. In each measure, I'll be playing down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Again, the circled chords are bar chords and the others are not. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is exercise number 40. This is in the key of C, and these chords are not embellished. I'll be using the strum which goes down, down, up, down, down in every measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is example number 41. The chords in this example are the same chords that were in example number 40, only these chords have been embellished, still in the key of C, and in each measure I'll use the same strum pattern as exercise number 40, which is down, down, up, down, down. Exercise number 41. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is example number 42, Silent Night. When I play this example, I'll play the melody and some chords. You strum the chords while I play the melody. You could strum down 3 times in each measure, or use one of the strum patterns for 3/4 time, which are found in the appendix of the book. As you're playing, find the chord or the chords in Silent Night which could be played as 7th chords. Let your ear tell you which chords can be embellished by playing them as 7th chords. Some of the chords will sound bad if a 7th is added, and others will sound right. This is exercise number 42. 1, 2, 3. This is example number 43 in the key of D. It's in 3/4 time, and I'll play in every measure down, down, up, down. These chords have not been embellished. 1, 2, 3. In example number 44, you can hear the same chords as in example number 43, only they have been embellished. Listen to the difference in the chord progression. Again, in every measure I'll be going down, down, up, down. 1, 2, 3. This is example number 51 from the appendix of the book. This example shows the down-up strum. I'll be strumming down-up 4 times on each chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, I'm going to be demonstrating the strum patterns which can be used to play any song in 4/4 time. These patterns are found in the appendix of the book after example number 51. Each pattern takes one measure of 4/4 time to complete. I'm going to be playing a G chord, and I'll play each pattern one time. This is pattern number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pattern number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pattern number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pattern number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pattern number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pattern number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pattern number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is example number 52, which uses strum pattern number 3 for 4/4 time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Example number 53 uses strum pattern number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Example number 54, using strum pattern number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exercise number 55 uses strum pattern number 5, but there are some measures that have 2 chords. In those measures, I just strum each chord down twice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exercise number 56 uses strum pattern number 3 and also has some measures with 2 chords. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exercise number 57, using strum pattern number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, I'm going to be demonstrating the strum patterns which can be used for 3/4 meter. These patterns are found in the book after exercise number 57. Each pattern takes one measure to complete, and I'll play each pattern one time holding a G chord. This is strum pattern number 1 for 3/4 time. 1, 2, 3. Pattern number 2. 1, 2, 3. Pattern number 3. 1, 2, 3. Pattern number 4. 1, 2, 3. This is exercise number 58, which uses strum pattern number 2 for 3/4 time. Notice that in each measure, I try to accent the first beat of each measure. Exercise number 58. 1, 2, 3. This is example number 59, which uses strum pattern number 3 for 3/4 time. 1, 2, 3. Exercise number 60, using strum pattern number 2 for 3/4 time. 1, 2, 3. Exercise number 61, using strum pattern number 3. 1, 2, 3. Next, I'll demonstrate the strum patterns which can be used for 6/8 and 12/8 time. These patterns are found in the appendix of the book after exercise number 61. Each one of these patterns takes one measure to complete. I'm going to be holding an E minor chord to demonstrate the pattern. This is the pattern for 6/8 time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Notice in the 6/8 strum that I accented beats number 1 and 4. This is the strum pattern for 12/8 time. When I play this pattern, I'll be accenting beats number 1, 4, 7, and 10. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exercise number 62, using the strum pattern for 6/8 time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exercise number 63, using the strum pattern for 12/8 time. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Next, I'll demonstrate the pick strum patterns for 4/4 time. These patterns are found in the book after exercise number 63. I'll play each pattern one time. It's important to remember that each pattern takes one measure to complete. The pattern for one measure of a 6-string chord goes 6 strum, 5 strum. Holding a G chord, it would sound like this. The pick strum pattern for one measure of a C chord or a 5-string chord would sound like this. The pattern for one measure of a 4-string chord holding a D chord would sound like this. The pick strum pattern for one measure of an F chord would sound like this. This is exercise number 64 using the pick strum pattern for 4/4 time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exercise number 65 using the pick strum pattern for 4/4 time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exercise number 66 using the pick strum pattern for 4/4 time. This example has some measures which contain 2 chords. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exercise number 67 using the pick strum pattern for 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, I'll demonstrate some of the variations of the pick strum style. These variations are found in the book after example number 67. For one measure of a 6-string chord like G, the variation would be to go 6 strum, 4 strum rather than 6 strum, 5 strum. Holding a G, it sounds like this. Variation of the 5-string chord would be to go 5 strum, 6 strum rather than 5 strum, 4 strum. If you're holding a C chord, after you play the 5 strum, you have to move the left-hand 3rd finger to the 6th string to play the 6th strum, and then back again to the 5th string. The pattern holding a C chord would sound like this. Another variation of the pick strum style is to replace the down strums with down ups. These patterns are found in the book just before exercise number 68. The pattern for a 6-string chord with the variation would sound like this, holding a G chord. 2, 3, 4. One measure of a 5-string chord holding a C chord would sound like this. 2, 3, 4. One measure of a 4-string chord would sound like this. I'll be holding a D chord. 2, 3, 4. This is exercise number 68, which shows some of the variations of the pick strum style. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, I'll demonstrate the pick strum style patterns which can be used to play songs in 3/4 time. These patterns are found in the book just before exercise number 69. Each pattern again takes one measure to complete. The pattern for a 6-string chord goes 6 strum strum. Holding a G chord, it would sound like this. The pattern for a 5-string chord, holding a C chord for an example, would sound like this. And the pattern for one measure of a 4-string chord is 4 strum strum. Holding a D chord, it would sound like this. This is exercise number 69 using the pick strum style for 3/4 time. 1, 2, 3. Exercise number 70. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to demonstrate the variations of the pick strum style for 3/4 time. These patterns are found in the book just before exercise number 71. Again, these patterns take one measure to complete. One measure of a 6-string chord goes 6 down, up, down. Holding a G chord, the variation would sound like this. One measure of a 5-string chord is 5 down, up, down. Holding a C chord, it would sound like this. One measure of a 4-string chord is 4 down, up, down. Holding a D chord, it would sound like this. Remember again, each pattern takes one measure to complete. This is exercise number 71, using the variation of the pick strum style for 3/4 time. 1, 2, 3. Next, I'm going to be demonstrating the fingerpick patterns found in the book after exercise number 71. Some of these patterns work for 4/4 time, and some of them work for 3/4 time. Each pattern takes one measure to complete. For the 6-string chords, I'll be playing a G chord. For the 5-string chords, I'll play a C chord. And for the 4-string chords, I'll hold a D chord. The circle numbers off to the left are to identify which fingerpick pattern I'm playing. This is fingerpick pattern number 1. One measure of a 6-string chord, I'll play G. 2, 3, 4. Fingerpick pattern number 1 for one measure of a 5-string chord like C. 2, 3, 4. Fingerpick pattern number 1 for one measure of a 4-string chord like D. 2, 3, 4. This is fingerpick pattern number 2 for 4/4 time, one measure of a 6-string chord like G. 2, 3, 4. Fingerpick pattern number 2 for one measure of a 5-string chord like C. 2, 3, 4. Fingerpick pattern number 2 for one measure of a 4-string chord like D. 2, 3, 4. This is fingerpick pattern number 3, which will also work for 4/4 time. One measure of a 6-string chord like G. 2, 3, 4. Fingerpick pattern number 3 for one measure of a 5-string chord like C. And fingerpick pattern number 3 for one measure of a 4-string chord like D. Fingerpick patterns number 4 will also work to play songs in 4/4 time. This is one measure of a 6-string chord, fingerpick pattern number 4, holding a G. 2, 3, 4. Fingerpick pattern number 4 for one measure of a 5-string chord like C. 2, 3, 4. And fingerpick pattern number 4 for one measure of a 4-string chord like D. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fingerpick pattern number 5 works to play slow songs in 4/4 time. One measure of a 6-string chord like G. 2, 3, 4. Fingerpick pattern number 5 for one measure of a 5-string chord like C. 2, 3, 4. Fingerpick pattern number 5 for one measure of a 4-string chord like D. 2, 3, 4. Fingerpick pattern number 6 also works to play songs in 4/4 time. One measure of a 6-string chord like G. 2, 3, 4. Fingerpick pattern number 6 for one measure of a 5-string chord like C. 2, 3, 4. Fingerpick pattern number 6 for one measure of a 4-string chord like D. 2, 3, 4. Fingerpick pattern number 7 also works to play slow songs in 4/4 time. One measure of a 6-string chord like G would sound like this. 2, 3, 4. Fingerpick style number 7 for one measure of a 5-string chord like a C. 2, 3, 4. Fingerpick pattern number 7 for one measure of a 4-string chord like D. 2, 3, 4. Fingerpick style number 8 works to play songs in 3/4 time. One measure of a 6-string chord like G. 1, 2, 3. Fingerpick pattern number 8 for one measure of a 5-string chord like C. 1, 2, 3. And fingerpick pattern number 8 for one measure of a 4-string chord like D. 1, 2, 3. The patterns in fingerpick style number 9 also work to play songs that are in 3/4 time. One measure of a 6-string chord like G sounds like this. 1, 2, 3. Fingerpick style number 9 for one measure of a 5-string chord like C. 1, 2, 3. And fingerpick style number 9 for one measure of a 4-string chord like D. 1, 2, 3. The patterns in fingerpick style number 10 also work to play songs in 3/4. One measure of a 6-string chord like G sounds like this. 1, 2, 3. Fingerpick style number 10 for one measure of a 5-string chord like C. 1, 2, 3. Fingerpick style number 10 for one measure of a 4-string chord like D. 1, 2, 3. This is example number 72, which is in 4/4 time and uses the patterns from fingerpick style number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is example number 73 in 4/4 time and uses the patterns from fingerpick style number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Example number 74 in 4/4 time using the fingerpick patterns from style number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is example number 75, which is in 3/4 time and uses the patterns from fingerpick style number 8. 1, 2, 3.